All right. Get started here in a few minutes. Let me just make sure. Oh, actually, it's not even live yet. It goes live in another minute. But hope everyone hopping in is having a good night so far. There's no banner to be summoning on with this chapter, so we're pretty much just going to be doing the chapter itself. I assume it's going to be a rainbow chapter, but it might be green again because we're still dealing with the whole Patty situation. So we'll have to see. All right, 1 o'clock. Let's see if the chapter is live. It should be. Yep. Oh, it's Elrain chapter, so what? Does that mean it's we're not gonna start yet. I just want to see what color we're... Oh, well, I guess we're starting. I was just gonna pick my team, but... It's okay. Hopefully this doesn't show off too much. Hopefully this is just like a little quick thing right here. I should have known it would just start right away. Right, Melina is still talking to Geffion, it seems. I really just wanted to see what I mean, I guess I could have looked from the outside. I could have backed out and just looked at the chapter itself, but oh well. So we are in chapter 7, and usually there's around 15 or so chapters per arc. So after this chapter, well, I guess like midway through next chapter, we're like halfway through this arc. And then we got to figure out what they're going to do. Obviously, they haven't announced yet what their plans are, because this is apparently the climax of the Tales of the Rays story. I don't think it's going to be like Tales of Link, where it just shuts down once the story is done, because Tales of the Rays is probably, out of the 3 mobile games, I think is their biggest moneymaker right now. So I don't think they'd want to shut. Plus, it's like, it's a regular Tales game, so I don't think they just want to shut, especially when they just revamped the entire game, you know, with the new equipment system, you know. I don't think it's even been 6 months since they've done that. It might have been 6 months already, but I don't think this game's going anywhere anytime soon, so I wonder what they're going to do to kind of fill the void once the Rays story is kind of concluded. You know, whether we're going to get, like, side stories to fill the void. But, guess we'll have to wait and see. You know, figure we got at least another 8 or 9 months. So, the story for this probably won't conclude until the end of 2021. I do think by the 5th anniversary, though, that the Ray's story will be done. Unless they take some months off, because they have done that before where, you know, they were a bit behind. It was mostly due to, you know, COVID-related stuff, but if they did take some months off, that would be the only thing that might push it back. But I do think by the 5th anniversary, we'll definitely be done with the story, assuming there's no issues there. I just read one thing I'm really hoping for the finale is, like, I think it'd be really cool if, you know, we do the finale, but then they go ahead and do like an animated thing for the finale. So whatever characters go up and end up fighting Demetrius, give us like an animated thing of like all the characters just dogpiling him. I still would love if it was like the original 5 that were Ix's friends, you know, when the game first launched. So the first 5 chapters, you know, we had Yuri and Rapide, we had Sophie, we had Luke, we had Jude, and we had Saray. So if those 6 characters were like the main ones that kind of went with Ix and Melina to take down Demetrius, it would kind of be fitting since they've been there since the beginning. Or if they just get each main character from each Tales game, just, you know, they all line up together and then they all dogpile on him. I think that'd be pretty cool as well. Oh, for whatever reason, I can't see if anyone's talking in the chat. I apparently, hold on. The chat is, like, all blacked out for me. That's not good. Okay, now I can see everything. So I'll respond to everyone who's written so far. I've been doing well, Sonic. Thank you. Hi everybody who's been joining. Yeah, it really is a shame about Star Ocean. You know, it would have had its 5-year anniversary this year because it launched in 2016, December. But, you know, I guess it's just, even in Japan, it just wasn't making the money it needed to. And honestly, I think that's part of the game itself's fault. Because there's a lot of the game that's just, like, not very user-friendly. And just overly grindy to the point where it's not even fun. You know, like your main source of currency in Anamnesis was gotten by these like daily quests you could do in this separate thing, and you know you could let the bar. It takes more than a day, but it would fill up to like 9, and you could do it 9 times, and you just have to slowly wait for it to fill up. And then the story itself didn't really give much in terms of currency. So it did make it hard, even for free-to-play players, to even want to play the game, because it was just like, oh, I'm never going to have anything to kind of, you know, summon with. And then, even though the rates were 6%, I found myself going like 5-6 multis without, you know, getting anything. And then the pool of old 5 stars was just awful. And they never had like a true pity system. Oh, the chapter's red? Oh, okay. But Star Ocean had specific banners where they would have a pity system. So it'd be like, oh, this is a special banner, so you can, if you do like 20 multis on this banner, you can get 1 copy of this character, but it never became an every banner thing. So you would still get banners where you could summon 100 multis and still not get the unit. So I think that was also another issue on their part. I don't know who I really want to use. I mean, Kohaku's great. It's still normal, so I'm not going to have any trouble, but let's just see who I would even... For red. Yeah, honestly, I think I just want to stick with what I've got here. I think this is fine for a team. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this. Don't really get a lot of opportunities to use the link cast, so may as well when I can. Oh yeah, so let's talk about Tales of Arise in, I guess, the mobile games in general. Okay, that's kind of loud. I'll be able to hear myself think. So, I've already gotten lots of questions about when do I think that Alphen and Gion, because they will be the first duo that will come to these mobile games. When will they come to Tales of the Rays? When will they come to the mobile games in general? To answer that question, I think, So the game launches September 10th. I think by January... Well, maybe not January. They might wait till after the anniversary. The anniversary is in February. So it could be then. Because, like, I'm just trying to think, like, overall. Because, they're not gonna... Despite Ray's not caring about spoilers with their Mirage Arts, they aren't gonna want to spoil people that fast. So I would say either right before the anniversary, so in January, or I think right after the... Or it could be during the month of the anniversary. You know, maybe after the Tales of Link stuff, they drop a Tales of Arise, which I don't even know what color they're gonna be. Most colors are pretty, balanced. So I'm not even sure what Arise's color would even be. But yeah, so I think either right before the anniversary, you know, literally like the banner right before, or right after. So that's roughly, you know, 4 to 6 months. As for Christoria and Asteria, I have no idea what they'll plan to do. You know, Asteria is having a hard time as well, you know, because I guess the company that manages Asteria just filed for bankruptcy, so we don't even know if Asteria is going to get picked up by another, you know, dev team. I do think... Okay, so... As for the cameo battle in Arise, I think that's a very good possibility, Dart. That, you know, they just put Saray and Velvet. But I kind of hope they don't, because they were literally the last 2 games, and I know a lot of fans are kind of burnt out on Saray and Velvet, especially if you're into the mobile games and stuff. I know a lot of fans are kind of burnt out on those characters, so I think maybe not for Arise, maybe for the next game they can do that. I'd like to see, you know, some earlier games. You know, use some characters who haven't gotten to be in 1 yet that are a little older, so we're not doing exactly like the title right before. You know, whether that mean, you know, put like Kyle and someone else in there, or like Senel, or I was gonna say Asbel, but they threw Sophie and Zestiria, so that might be a bit too soon for that. Giro? Who's Giro? Oh, I was like, I was trying to figure out who Giro is. Yuri's possible. I could definitely see that happening. Magalu and Gion share the same English voice actor. Yeah, that could be funny, but I don't think the Japanese, because obviously, you know, the English side just translates the game, so I don't think the Japanese side would take that into account when they're selecting their cameo battle choices. I mean, my top 2 picks would be Lloyd and Yuri. I think they're both old enough, you know, even though Kratos was in Vesperia, you know, that's over 10 years ago. But I just think it's too soon to do, you know, Berseria and Zestiria, since they are the 2 newest games besides Arise. Phil and Geffion having a heated conversation right here. Now, this isn't going to happen, but what I would love to see is if we get 3 cameo characters. We get Sarah, we get Kanata, and we get Ix. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just do all the 3 mobile game protagonists. So that way they're kind of solidified in something like normal Tales, like completely. Because obviously they are just mobile game characters. Mobile games don't stay around forever, and when they disappear, those characters don't really have anywhere to go besides collabing in other mobile games when they come out. Eternity would be cool. I'd be totally fine with that. So it'd be cool to have them in an actual Tales game to where it's like, it'll stand the test of time. You know, no matter how old the Tales series gets, these characters will forever be in Arise. So I think that'd be cool if they did that there. I mean, I don't think... Huh, I guess OBS disconnected for a second. That's odd. Alright, everything seems fine now. Oh yeah, and I do need to pay attention to the time because at 3 o'clock, so in an hour and 45 minutes, assuming we're still streaming by then, there is a chance that they could post the next Crestoria teaser, so maybe even on stream we'll just quickly take a look at that. Obviously I'll make a separate video on that later, but I am curious who the next set of characters is going to be. Whether we get 2 seasonals for characters that already exist, or if we're going to get, you know, 2 new characters again. Although we did just get Riala and, I guess Milla's an alt, but at least Riala was brand new. Like, she didn't even have an SR model, so she was, like, new. Not like I ever pulled her. Pretty much at the point now where I'm just saving for the 1-year anniversary for Crestoria. You know, 2.5 months should be enough time for me to farm 42,000, assuming they bring back the same pity system. So with 42,000, I can at least make sure I get one of the anniversary units. Although I'd love to not have to go to the pity system. Or to the pity. Hopefully my luck will be back by then. I can't even use the Zilia trio here. Oh, I guess I should quickly talk about the Zilia trio. Crestoria is fine. We have a new story chapter dropping tomorrow night. Which we won't stream tomorrow night. We'll stream it Tuesday night. But I'm enjoying the story so far. It looks like we're going to be going into a training arc. I do have... So I wanted to talk about this. So for Ray's, just quick little update. I have Jude and Milla's Spirit Gear at level 4. And I have Leia's at level 3. Originally, I was just farming the crap out of Jude's. And I actually was able to pull Jude's and Milla's. And then Leia's, I actually just farmed up to 3. So the only new thing I actually didn't get here is Jude's new 5-star. I'd love to still get that if I can, but I'm not going to spend diamonds to try and get it. You know, Jude will get an overray at some point, someday, or a collab Mirage Art, and then I can definitely grab it then. So I'm pretty much done with farming the Spirit Gear event. You know, whenever I have extra stamina, I'm using it, but besides that, I'm pretty much set. Come on, Kana. Trying to get Leia to level 5. Nice. Yeah, it would be smarter of me to just start working on Leia. But, I think I'm fine with her being at 3 for a little while, and, you know, I'll inch Jude as close to 5 as I can before this thing ends. Which, unfortunately, even worse in my case, I don't have a second Mirage Art for Jude still, so I'm really just gonna have to wait until, he gets a new Mirage Art, whether it's a collab or a, overray, which probably isn't going to happen for a while, because I don't know if a lot of people can tell, but a lot of Jude's voice lines for his new stuff, like his new 5-star and his new Mirage Art, don't sound the best, and it's because his voice actor has been really sick lately, and I didn't mean to click auto right there. So I don't know, they might hold off on any Jude stuff for a little while. Plus, I mean, he did just get a Spirit Gear, so it'll probably be at least a year before we see something new for him anyway. So Jude's not going to be super useful to me for a while, but at least I have his spirit gear. You got all to level 5 except Leia? Nice. Yeah. What I have an issue with is I don't mind spending the diamonds. Like, if I could just, you know, quickly click, you know, okay, use 200 diamonds for farming, whether it's through, like, skipping the stage and getting the rewards, or just having it auto on its own, I would totally do that. But the issue is, I don't want to sit on my phone for 6 hours and keep clicking the repeat button. So, I really want them, you know, Crestoria lets you skip stages once you've beaten it completely. Asteria lets you continuously auto-rerun the same stage. You know, you could leave your phone in your charger and leave it on for 6 hours. It'll keep farming. As long as you have the, you know, stamina to keep going. So, I really would like to see Leia. I would like to see Rey's implement something like that. Because I just don't like having to have my phone next to me and keep clicking it every, you know, 2.5 minutes to do the stage again. Yeah, and that did suck. Yuri, Flynn, and Repeat didn't get bonus bags. Oh, yeah, screw that 50k stat. I didn't even... So, even though my Milla and Leia are decent, my Jude was horrible on the stage. He died almost immediately. So, I didn't even bother getting the title from that, or whatever. I did a retry. I spammed the Mirage Arts and killed the boss. I was like, okay, I'll take my diamonds and go. Looks like Gefion's vanishing. Now, it'll be interesting to see what the next Spirit Gear says. Well, we won't get a Spirit Gear set till probably sometime in June. But I'll be curious to see what they do. Because now that they've started villains, they can decide what they want to do. Do they want to go do another set of villains? Or are we going to get more characters? And the other question will be, are we going to get like a random set of characters? Or are they going to do like a solo game? Like, are we going to get Eternia next? Are we going to get Abyss next? You know, with Abyss, obviously the most likely trio would be like Luke, Ash, and Tyr. And then for Eternia, I would probably assume Raid, or Rid, Farah, and I guess Merity, because she has the most Mirage Arts, would probably be the third one. Looks like we're finally back in the world of the living. Hello, Colette. I think we can start clicking through this stuff. I was just kind of sidetracked because everything I was kind of talking about, but looks like things are about to get serious. We have to find out what's going to happen with Patty. Marta Spirit Gear definitely needs to happen. I think what they'll probably do is they're going to do one of two things. Either Marta will be with, like, Symphonia characters, so they would do, like, Marta, Sheena, and somebody else. Or they could do Marta, Decus, and Alice. Oh, hi, Jude. I think that'll end up being the case. Since Emil ended up being with, what was it? It was Kyle, Emil, and Sophie, I believe. And then her Spirit Gear is most likely going to be Rathatos because of the core in her forehead. That would be my guess anyway. Oh yeah, I totally get that. You're always going to have bias for the first Tales game, assuming you liked it anyway. The first Tales game you play. Drop a bunch. Well, here's the issue with Richter. The reason I didn't say Richter is because he's a villain. And I think they're gonna save the villains to be paired with villains. Now, Gaius is an exception, but he was a villain, so I count that. So, like, if they do Richter, I think Richter will be with, like, you know, they can do, like, Richter, Duke, and, what other villains do we have? I'm trying to think of all the villains. Like, Alexei or something. But yeah, I think Richter will definitely be paired with villains when he eventually gets one. Plus, the issue with... There have been a few exceptions, but for the most part, they try to give Spirit Gears to characters who have at least 2 Mirage Arts already. Unfortunately, Dekus, Alice, and Richter do not have second Mirage Arts yet. They just have their free one and their summonable one. So, hopefully they'll get something sometime soon. I definitely think they're overdue. Because they've all been in the game for at least a year now. At least I think Richter has. I know Dex and Alice has because we had their rerun, but I'm not sure. Oh, hi. Good old Bald. I haven't I haven't used Balder since I summoned him. Ooh, Team Symphonia over here. We got Emil in here as well. Or Ratatosk at this current moment in time. My girl Sheena and the boy Genus. Yeah, Richter was just a story chapter, so that was pretty much it. Speaking of Marta... and Tenebrae. Mercuria, okay, Cocus. Karia. Guess Emil's back to normal. I really need a second Mirage Art for Nazo over here, too. I really wanted his overray over Mercuria's. Just because I pulled more dupes of his weapons, but unfortunately... At least I got his regular Mirage Art a couple times, so... At least he's a little beefy in that department, but... Hopefully he gets a seasonal or something down the line, not too far. They'll probably save it for, like, so that way they can do seasonals for Naza, Mercuria, Balder, and then somebody else. Maybe when they finally make, like, Phil playable or something. Which, you know, we're all still very eagerly waiting for. The plot continues to thicken. I feel like they gotta give us Phil eventually, right? Like, there's no way that this arc ends and he's not playable. Alright, what do we got? We also are still very eagerly waiting for decisive Mirage Arts for any of the OCs. Ix, Melina, Cocos, any of them to get DMAs. Melina still doesn't even have an overray. You know, obviously they have the crossover Mirage Art with Ix and Melina, but I feel like Melina definitely deserves an overray by now. Yeah, Marcus Marcus has been here been playable for almost 3 years now, and he's still doesn't have a seasonal. Oh, hello, you. Team Destiny 2, back in action. Oh yeah, I'm sure he will too. I just wonder if it'll be like in the current state of this arc. At the end of this you mean this arc or this chapter? Because if she was gonna get one at the end of this chapter, we would have a banner up for it already. Unless you mean like they're gonna tease it for next chapter. Ooh, I'm gonna be so close to 300 AP at the end of this chapter.
Let's go!
Yeah, I could definitely say. I don't think she'll be like the final one at the end of the arc, because I think they'll probably save that for Ix. Maybe give Ix his own actual overray, because he still really only has Cocos's. Since Ix is, you know, they are both main characters, but Ix is like the main character. So, I think that'll get saved for him, definitely. We still we're like halfway through this. I don't know how long this arc is going to be, but we're like halfway through this arc, and we still haven't seen, like, Heldolf at all. Unless I'm totally mistaken and I'm just forgetting that we've seen him, but I don't think we've seen him yet. So I'm wondering when he's going to come into play. And I'm sure by the end of the arc, Heldolf and... Actually, maybe not. They might save Heldolf and Artorias to be playable once the arc is over, you know, through events and stuff. But Heldolf raid will definitely be a good chance to give some characters some decisive Mirage Arts, and then... I guess they could do it for Artorias, but a lot of Berseria characters already have DMAs. The only ones who don't are like Aizen, Laphicet. Yeah, Aizen and Laphicet are the only main Berseria characters that don't have DMAs. Because Rokuro, Magilou, and Eleanor got theirs together, and then Velvet got hers during the 3rd anniversary. I mean, I guess they could do Velvet Overray for Artorias Raid, and then Decisive Mirage Arts for Aizen and Laphicet. That would work. More villainous actions! Cyclonia and Nanalie are tailing them. The big bad himself. Yeah, that's all Velvet's missing is an overray. And a crossover Mirage Art, which she's probably going to get with Saray this arc, would be my guess. I forgot, I still have Elrain's swimsuit on, so this scene is going to look funny. Are you kidding me? We just got rid of you. Well, guess what? He's not dead. Apparently. Yeah, the crab rave party was for naught. He's still alive. Guess he got resurrected somehow. Let's switch up the team a little bit. I'll use can we get over 70K? 72,000 power. Look at that. I would like to see maybe next year some Tales of Link Spirit Gears. Just give Spirit Gears to all 4 of them. I know it's normally 3, but I mean, it wouldn't really be fair if only 3 of them got one. So that'd be kind of cool. You know, just make 2 banners. One for each duo. I really love how this looks. Very nice. Oh wait, we just came from here, didn't we? I think that's where we started. Maybe. Okay, yeah. Yep, no problem. Alright, let's grab this. Very good there. All right, what do we got? All right, looks like we're back in town. Seeing what Rain and Jade are up to. Probably some very science-y stuff. Kyle's gonna tell them about what happened. Yeah, that'll be nice. I can do a whole bunch of bag farming after I get all this AP from finishing the chapter. Dimlos. I think I might throw one multi at the Abyss banner, but otherwise, yeah, I'm skipping it. Because I already have, for tier, I have... Which Mirror Jards do I have? I have her regular one, I have her seasonal, and I have her decisive Mirror Jart, and while her overray may be amazing, you know, I don't really need it. As for Annis, I you know, it would be nice to have a second Mirror Jart for her, but she's not a character I'm, like, too excited to summon for. Plus, you know, Arietta and Lagretta are cool, but, I can always pull them later. Pretty much, I'm gonna see what May has to offer, and then I'm gonna be saving. Because, assuming it still ends up happening, that Tales of the Rays and Asteria collab, who knows what could even come for that? We can't even speculate what they would even choose. Besides maybe, like, collab Mirror Jarts for, like, Yuri, Milla, and Lloyd, of their White Lion outfits. And if that was the case, I want all three of those, for sure. Yeah, knowing my luck, I'll pull Annis's Overray on the first multi, and I'll just be like, oh, well, great, that could have been tier. But yeah, overall, I'm not really gonna summon too much. Oh, it looks like we're beating up Patty. Or not Patty, since she's possessed right now. Come here, Patty. Got her vague.
初めから見えていた。
Sorry, Patty. Had to be done. Duke. That's just a rumor for right now. Nothing's been confirmed about Tales of Destiny coming out, you know, with like a port or anything. I have read those rumors myself, but we'll have to see what comes out of that. I'd be all for it if it happens, for sure. Looks like we got Team Asteria here too. Yeah, there's no confirmation yet. It's just rumors flying around. There was one post someone made that, you know, apparently there was going to be the Tales of Destiny, what was it, the PS2 version, I think it was supposed to be coming out on all consoles. But, we haven't heard anything about that yet, so I don't know. Such an odd group of characters on screen right now. Okay, and now we're adding Legendia into the mix too. This one scene has what? Vesperia, Zestiria, Symphonia, Legendia. Yeah, I heard about that too. I heard the director's cut for Tales of Destiny would be coming to Xbox, PC, PS4, and Switch. But yeah, we have to wait and see if it actually gets confirmed or not. Because apparently, the news was supposed to come with the next set of Tales of Arise news, but it didn't. All we got was the Tales of Arise news. So we'll have to see. I wouldn't expect any kind of remakes anytime soon. Just because they have their hands full with Arise. But it would definitely be cool. Assuming if they keep the story the way it is. I don't want a remake that's gonna change the story. But you know, just getting it on newer consoles would definitely be nice. At this point, I just want the games that we never got in English before any remakes. Like, yes, an Abyss remake would be cool, but I'd much rather get, you know, Tales of Rebirth, English localized, Tales of Destiny, Director's Cut localized, and Tales of Destiny 2 localized. I would definitely take those three over a Tales remake right now. My distaste with Annis just comes from, like, most of the game is just like money, 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 and then she gets one or two serious moments, and then it's back to being money, 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 money. So, I just say she wasn't my cup of tea for a character. These chapters are always kind of laid out the same way. It's like the first like 6 parts are all story parts, and then we get nothing but stages for a little while. Genryuzan. I will cut you. The only way I see Radiant Mythology 2 and 3 being localized is if they do like a collection. They're not going to localize them separately because, you know, they're side games. So I don't think they would get that kind of treatment. Especially before, like, mainline games would. So, I think the only way that would happen is if, like, if they did, like, a Radiant Mythology 4, and coming with that Radiant Mythology 4, we got, like, a collection for 1 through 3. That would be the only way I can see that happening. And back on the topic of remakes, honestly, the game I would expect to get a remake first would be Fantasia. I think they would want to start from, like, the first games and work their way up. Because they did say recently they want to make the old games accessible in the future, so whether that means just porting the games to newer consoles or just remastering them, I do think, you know, we'll at least get them ported, at least. Deca showed up just to be Decus, I guess. There's so many casts in this chapter. Yeah, I guess Legendia could use a remake. I mean, I'm still playing through it, and I'm enjoying it fine. But I can understand why some people have have issues with the gameplay. Because the gameplay is pretty rough, I will say. Like, I wouldn't want them to make it 3D. I would still want it to stay how it is, you know, be 2D Tales game. But it could definitely have some stuff fixed with it. Because the combos don't feel as fluid as some other Tales games. Oh wow, he's actually got his weapon out. Are we gonna fight you for once? We are in space. Okay, now we're back. Kratos. Only 4 AP away from being at 300. Which is a good and a bad thing. It's good because when my stamina's full, that means I have that much more to use. The bad thing is it takes like over half a day for it to refill. Now, of course, I think we'll stop getting as much free AP once this arc is over because we're not going to have a story anymore, like a main story, so we probably won't get, you know, the orbs as often. But, you know, every time there's more characters, we're still going to be able to get some more. I am genuinely curious, like, if you have every character at Bond level 10, if you have every, you know, AP orb possible, how much total AP can you even have? I would assume at least, like, probably around, like, 350. There's a lot of characters with skits you can get. Because I've seen people out there, you know, posting screenshots on Twitter and stuff that have, like, you know, 320, 330. It's funny, this is like, this probably would have been a crossover Mirror Art instead of an overlay had it come out, you know, before. Before they implemented them, but of course, they didn't implement them right away. Oh, nice, one of your tickets got Jude's spirit gear. Very good. But it is funny that there are several Mirror Jarts in the game that totally would have been dual Mirror Jarts had they come out later. Like, Soray's Overray definitely would have been one. Riala's one with Elrain definitely would have been one. Although the next set of ones that we're probably going to get, you know, are the family ones. So we'll probably get, I forget what the winners were. I know Kyle and Stan were probably, I think they were the winners, I believe. I think they got first place. That's the one I'm most excited for and that I'll probably want to pull for. I just love how this looks. All right. Asbel Hubert was first, Don Kyle second, and Rokuro Shigure third. Okay. So, I think that'll be a trio I'll definitely summon for. I can use the second Mirror Jar for Hubert. I can use the second Mirror Jar for... Oh, wait, no, I got Kyle's regular Mirror Jar finally. But I would definitely love... All those characters definitely need third 5 stars. Asbel doesn't. Asbel has one, but... And I think Rokuro has one, but Shigure would get one, and then Kyle and Stan would get third 5 stars. Yeah, Kohaku and Hisui, they got last. Unfortunate, to say the least, but, you know, they did say that all the pairs in these votings would get their duos implemented. It's just the ones that win get them first. Now what? Oh, hi again. Kyle, can you stop swaying back and forth? Yeah, Kohaku does have a lot. You know, she's got regular Mirror Jar, she's got seasonal, she's got collab, she's got Spirit Gear, and then she's got Decisive Mirror Jar with the last anniversary. The only thing she doesn't have is an overray. Then again, you know, you could say a thing about a lot of characters like Estelle. Estelle has a lot. Looks like Elrain's going through it right now. Emotional scene. I have neither of these characters in their normal costumes. Yeah, I didn't get her. I didn't get either. I would have been happy if I had gotten Rita's or Estelle's, but I got neither. I got Alexei like 3 times, and then I got Schwan once in all the summons that I did. And then I got Rita's seasonal like 4 times. I think I even got a copy of Estelle's regular Mirror Jar, which I can't even use anymore. You know, when that event reruns next year, I might try a few multis at it. Or if they do like a banner where their Decisive Mirror Jars come back. Which actually, thinking about it tonight, since the new event does start on I think Friday, we should start seeing the Twitter posts for all the new arts for everybody. So, you know, Tyr, Annis, Lagretta, and Arietta should get posts over the next 4 days. Man, I would have loved to have gotten Rita's at least once, but Decisive Mirror Darts are always the hardest things for me to pull.
よし
No matter what I'm going for, they always, you know, because their rates aren't the best. Like, I'm even thinking back to Regal's event. I had to do the paid step up to even get any of the other ones. I had to do through the paid, I think I got, off one ticket, I got Perseia's, and then I got Genus during the paid step-ups, and I also got Regal during the paid step-ups. But before that, I wasn't getting anything. But we'll have to see what's coming next month. So let me actually check the layout of next week. So next week, Monday the 3rd, Friday the 7th. Yeah, I think on the 7th will probably be when we see the PV for next month. So pretty much a week and a half from now. So I definitely recommend saving for that unless you just really want these Abyss things and you don't care about guns next month. You did 3 multis on the SG banner, only got Milla and Lay SG. I mean, that's not bad. You know, considering there is only 3 Mirage Arts on the banner. It's just the Spirit Gears. There's nothing else on there besides the 5 stars and 4 stars and 3 stars. I think Sheena and Suzu will probably get a crossover Mirage Art together. And realistically, if you do summons on Spirit Gear banners, the big prize is always getting the 5 stars. Because they're much harder to pull. Or it feels that way anyway. Because at least with Spirit Gears, you can farm them. I don't think they're going to do a collab until the Raze and Asteria one this summer. I mean, I guess they could squeeze one in. But I'm not expecting another one until I'm sure the Raze and Asteria one will probably be in like June or July. So I think that'll be the next one. If they do one before that, I'll be very surprised. I think May is going to be a pretty normal month when it comes to content. You know, this month was kind of weird because the Black Clover collab pretty much went until like, what was it, like the 18th? So like a little over a week ago. So I do think the month of May is going to be just, you know, we'll have 2 normal events and then maybe like a 3 normal events. Well, 2 technically. So the Tyrannus event will probably go into like the 11th or 12th of May. We'll get some event that'll go from like the 13th to the 30th. And if there's nothing to summon on for the story chapter, yeah, it'll just be 2 normal events. The question is, who, though, will we see? Yeah, my ideal picks for the collab would be to bring Dark Earheart over here, and then bring the 3 White Lions. And let those be the 4 Mirage Arts for the collab. But here's the interesting thing. Would that even... I'm trying to decide, like, whether that would count as actual collab stuff, because it's like, it's still technically Tails. So, like, would those Mirage Arts come back on future banners that aren't just, like, a rerun of the collab? That would be my question.
張り切っていくよ
Alright, we only got a few more stages left to go.
爆炎の上昇
I have 2 versions of... I don't know how many versions of Dark Earheart there are in Asteria, but I have 2 of them. And then I have at least... They've done the White Lions twice. You know, there were 2 sets of 5 stars for them. I got the Milla and Yuri one from the first set, and then I got the Lloyd from the second set.
初めから見えていた
Unfortunately, these anniversary banners were not so great to me. I did all 5 steps for this most recent banner, and I only got the new Leon. I was hoping to get the Lloyd, but, you know, I wasn't as lucky. But at least I can say I got one of the anniversary units.
よしみんな行くよ魔競技手出しは無用だ俺の権利俺が守るべきもののために初めから見えていた
I don't think they do a form change for a collab. I don't see that happening. I think form changes are going to be saved specifically for, like, canon stuff from normal Tales games. Like, for example, I 100% believe that Ludger, speaking of Victor, Ludger, Victor, and Julius's Chromatus will be form changes. They're not going to be, whatever you call it, Spirit Gears. Hey, Zavid, when are you going to get a seasonal, by the way? It'll be really cool when some of the Malix / Seraphim get Spirit Gears. I wonder how that'll work out. Because right now for Zestiria, we only have Saray, Rose, and Alicia for Spirit Gears, and then we have, in Berseria, it's just Velvet. So it'll be interesting to see when they decide to do the others. Although I do want, you know, like Legendia and Eternia to get Spirit, and Abyss to get Spirit Gears before that. Even if it's just like one each. Like if the next set was just like Senel, Shirley, and Rid, I think I'd be fine with that. You know, kind of mix it up a little bit. Although Shirley did just get a collab Mirror Jar, so... Oh yeah, for Zavid, it's been, yeah, 2 years since he got added. I was able to finally pull his Mirror Jar somewhat recently. I think it was before the anniversary. I think I got him off like a random like monthly ticket or something.
Yosh, みんな行くよ爆炎よ初めから見えていたよしみんな行くよ爆炎よ次僕も負けてられないな
All right, let's get through here.
さあ行こうすべてを断つ歓喜に調べろよし負けないぞ初めから見えてみんな頑張ろう魔競技一気に勝負をつけるくらえ総が呼吸戦自分の弱さを受け止める勇気もないあなたなんかに私たちの思いのつながりを削るもんか歓喜に調べを視界に奏でよ君のこと 信じてるよ。
Alright, that's good there. More space. Kyle, get up. It's still so funny. I have no one in, besides Judas, Ix, and Melina. Everyone's not in the right outfit. Ix giving a riveting speech about friendship. Her weapon. Time to fight. Yeah, it was too funny because I have everyone in the wrong costumes. Just give me 1 second. Gotta fix something on my phone. It was acting up. Just gotta fix something real quick, and then we'll be back. There we go. That should be good. There we go. But yeah, it is pretty fun. So, is she gonna have the swimsuit when we fight her? That's my question. No, it looks like she's dressed normally. I think we have to cast a mirror dart. Let's just take her out real quick, Vague. I expect they'll take a little bit more work on hard mode. If I cared enough, I'd go change her costume, but... Get up, Kyle! Attaboy. Oh. Oh no! Oh, he had her. I call bull. Oh no! Did they hit Kyle by accident? Or was it just not enough damage? Oh, is she back to normal, or what happened? Everything's back to normal. No, I think what happened is, I think Elrain was possessed. You know, like most of the other characters in this game. And I think now she's back to normal. Uh-oh. Oh, great. More trouble. Hi, Marcus. Oh, she was testing them? Oh, okay. Fine to see Barbados when he's not going to kill us immediately. That was a pretty intense test, if I say so myself. That ought to be fun. Oh, I guess if you don't have her, you get her free mirror jar here. Not like that really does anything for me now. Why you get her on stage 14? Alright, final stage. Someone quick use items. Yeah, no items ever. Buddha! And away we go. Just making sure everything's working properly. Black Clover event was fine. I got 3 of the 4 collab mirror jars pretty easily. I got Asta's ridiculously easy and many times. I got Yuno's by farming. I got Charlotte's from the steps. And then I had to farm up Yami's as well. So there was quite a bit of grinding involved, but it wasn't that bad. And I did get Shirley's collab mirror jar, which was nice. I haven't seen this mirror jar since the anniversary because I haven't really had a chance to use her. Alright, final scene. More villainous actions going on. Oh, look, someone who's going to be summonable in a few days here. He's such a weirdo. That's not good. You have to pay $200 for Shirley CMA. Oof. The Twin Tail Girl is from, I forget exactly which game. I forget if it was Tempest or, something. Oh, Eisen. And there you go. To be continued. We still don't have a resolution of the whole Patty situation. I mean, we beat her up, so I guess that's something. But, we still don't know what's going to happen with her, so there you go. Yeah, there you go. The villain from Tempest. I have not played Tempest, so I don't have a lot of knowledge of the game. What do we got here in the news? Looks like there's gonna be some maintenance. And then, of course, the new chapter is out, so maintenance. Oh, no, it looks like this was what already happened. Maybe. Next time on Tales of the Raised Z, will we finally find out what happens to Patty? Definitely take some diamonds here to stock up on. And yeah, it's over for now until next month when we'll get the next chapter. Let me see. Just go over here real quick to see something. Looks like something disappeared. Like, I would do this half off, but the only thing I really need from this is Duke. I have every other Mirage art that's actually on this banner. So, that doesn't feel like really worth it to do. But, yeah, I think that is pretty much it for this month. I'll be going through hard mode on my own later. And then, okay, the tower's gone, but we don't get the new... So, but I guess they have this new thing where the new tower, or the harder tower, disappears when story chapter comes, but the new one doesn't go up till the very end of the month when the next event comes. So this Friday will be, I believe this Friday, let's actually look. Yeah, the end of the 29th, so basically the 30th. So Friday will be when the Annis, Tyr, Lagretta, and Arietta event starts. So I don't think I'll have really any videos to make on that. Just because it's going to be standard event. And I really won't be summoning, so we'll have that. So my next Raise content should be when the PV drops sometime next week. So we'll look forward to that. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for coming to hang out at the stream. I will be live streaming again Tuesday night with the new Christoria chapter, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern. So we'll definitely go ahead and do that and see how that goes. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. There should be, in about, I don't know if it's going to be tonight, but if it is tonight, in about 30 minutes, they might do the teaser for the next Christoria banner. So I'll definitely cover that if that comes out. So thanks, everyone, for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.